Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense trots out there to open this game. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the Boilermakers have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver. One of the stakes.
And the Boilermakers look to keep this drive moving. Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quick throw, the catch is made, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff. It's Taylor. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that's back-to-back sacks for this defense. They're in the quarterback's airspace every...
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Fair catch, take it at the 50. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The Boilermakers are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the Boilermakers come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Taylor. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground. And we've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught quickly, but a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Purdue has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. And the Boilermakers will have to kick it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Burback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. So they'll settle for a field goal. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Keeping it on the ground here. That's good for a first down near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, they go right back to him.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Catch made by the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can he make it to the marker? And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Trying to find some room. It's Taylor. They'll stop him on a stall. They'll run for it in 3rd and long and came up well short. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Running it back, it's Branch. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. And they bring him down after a solid game, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the... And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Big play nullified because of the penalty. You want to frustrate your coaches. That's one way to do it. First down here for this offense. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Boilermakers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Purdue.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down. Thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running